TGFF, thank God for football. Game day. 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 You have tuned in to another episode of Thank God for Football, brought to you by the Fanboys, powered by Greenfield Sports Media.
Hello everybody, it's Jay here with TGFF Game Day. This is our final regular season show, and it's going to be a little bit shorter this week. Some of the guys are taking vacations. Of course, it's Thanksgiving week, so some of our guys are not going to be on, but we're going to have a great little show here. We're going to do our CFP Picks. That's right, our college football playoff picks. Our 12 teams we feel will be getting in. So we're going to have fun on this. So there's about 3 or 4 guys that are on this week, and we hope you enjoy it. Do apologize, it's going to be a smaller show than normal, but hopefully you'll still enjoy it. And good luck to all the teams this week, as it is a rivalry week. So hopefully Justin will be back for our bowl game and CFP playoff show. And just looking forward to seeing all of you then. And here we go. Let's go. As we want to thank our sponsors, Hyundai of Anderson, code HOA24. That's right. Use code HOA24 and go to Hyundai of Anderson. See Herschel and the guys down there and the ladies, and they will take care of you. Also, Arden's Burger and Grill in Central South Carolina, which is where I'm at. The Arden's Burger and Grill Studios. That's what I call my game room. Anyway, we want to thank Pepsi Cola, Upstate Physical Therapy, TrueVictory.com. Use code FurmanJoust.com, use code FurmanJoust. Also, Cowboy Revolution, which if you see, I got my hat on right there. Make sure you use the code FurmanJoust also for it. Seek Jesus, use code GSM. We also want to thank LFM Lending. Make sure you see Justin and everybody there. Go to GreenvilleSportsMedia.com. Check out all the rest of our sponsors. We just want to appreciate all that you've done for us this year, and this being our final regular season show. Hope you enjoy it. Let's go to it.
Hello everybody, it's your old pal Uncle Bobby. You love Arden's Burger and Grill because you know what? I got me a sampler platter, that's right. She made me a sampler platter of everything Uncle Bobby loves. Look at there, we got the s'mores French toast, ooh, we got some wings, and we got the pounded burger, and you know what, Uncle Bobby? He loves some wings, I'm telling you right now. You will not miss. I'll tell you, the double dip wings will make you double dip crazy. I'm telling you right now, it's the best thing you ever put in your mouth. Oh yeah, and French toast, hey, they serve breakfast all day long. Uncle Bobby loves them from French toast. And folks, the paladin burger, ooh, blueberry barbecue sauce, smoked Gouda cheese, yum yum. Make sure you get down here to Arden's Burger and Grill Central. Uncle Bobby, I commend it, recommend it, everything that is amended, I do it here at Arden's Burger and Grill in Central South Carolina. And don't forget, they're going to open a place called Beef and Ribbies. That's right, it's going to be so good it sticks to your ribbies and makes you do this all day long. I'm telling you right now, come to Arden's Burger and Grill. TGF Game Day, we're here.
College football playoff is around the corner, folks. Usually I'm here to talk about the Big 12 Conference. Today we're talking about the 12 teams I feel belong in the CFP. I'm not going to go crazy in depth on this. I'm going to give you my 12 teams. I'm going to bow out, folks. I'm not here to debate. I'm not here to argue. I just want to say what I think is best here, what I think is right. I'm not the league commissioner. I'm not going to sit here and pretend that I agree with the SEC bias or the Big 10 bias, but for now, it's just the way it goes. I don't want to lean into it. I don't want to support it. ESPN seems to control a lot of this, so it is what it is. But I truly am one of the guys that believes, 2 years from now, we're going to be in a super conference situation with multiple teams in college football. Maybe it's the two, 40-team leagues coming together, and then you go from there. But as of right now, the 12-team playoff, it's good, it's bad, it's got a lot of teams involved, and I do appreciate that. I'm a Kansas State guy. Still a 15% chance we make the Big 12 championship game. I think if we get there, we beat anybody in the league. That being said, I'm not going to sit here and say that a 15% chance is good enough for me to justify them being in the college football playoff, but if they get to the Big 12 title game, they make the playoff. That's my one caveat. Other than that, running down the list here, you can put it in order, you can not put it in order, take it however you want. I've got 12 teams that I think deserve to be in the playoff. We'll see how this works out. Once again, I'm not, going to be jumping over backwards for the SEC in this list, but regardless, there are still some good teams out there to mention. Ohio State, I have in the field. I think Will Howard, I think Ohio State is the best team in college football. I know they lost to Oregon. I think Howard's a better quarterback than Dylan Gabriel, but I will stick by Ohio State. I think the best team in college football should be the national championship favorite. Ohio State, rapid fire here. Texas, Miami, BYU, I think they're going to be the Big 12 champion just because I think it's going to fall their way. There's a ton of different teams that could work out. It could shake out that, Kansas State makes. It could be Baylor. It could be Colorado. It could be Iowa State. It could be anybody. But I think when it's all said and done, BYU is going to win the league. Oregon, Indiana, Penn State, Georgia, Notre Dame, SMU, which I know is a hot topic for people, Indiana, also a hot topic, and Boise State. I think Boise State gets the job done. I'm all in on Tulane. I think they're a dang good football team. Boise State hasn't played anybody. They don't have to play anybody to get the CFP. I think Boise State makes it. But folks, that's not the target entirely of this video. I also want to say thank you all for the support on this channel. It's been incredible to see you guys continue to show up each week for our game day broadcast. It's been really, really cool to be a part of this. So thank you to everyone involved, the production crew, for everybody who asked to have me alongside. Thank you for all the support in the Big 12 Conference, man. It's been an exciting time. And on Thanksgiving, I know it's past in this case, but we got a great day of football ahead. We got a couple days of football here, whether it's NFL or college. A quick reminder just to say thank you. And I appreciate, hey, we made it through the bad times. We're on to the good stuff. And if you're still going through the bad times, understand that, hey, it's going to get better from here. But, folks, it's going to do it for me. We may have another game day broadcast. We may not. But, folks, I just wanted to say thank you one last time for Joe Tillery. I'm signing out once again. If you're interested, I make videos about Kansas State. If you fit that demographic, come over and join me on the YouTube channel. It's my first name and last name, Joe Tillery. But that's going to do it for me, guys. Go Big 12. Go Cats. I'm out.
Dubby. 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 Free from sugar, fillers, jitters, and all that BS.
Bite-sized pizzas on wholesome little bagels.
Dubby. 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 Free from sugar, fillers, Dubby.
Hello, everybody. It's your old pal Ralphie with this week's Sitting Pretty Dog Grooming Underdog Pick of the Week. Give me Texas A&M over Texas. That's right. Texas A&M over Texas in this week's SEC Showdown. Ooh! And an upset, give me Georgia Tech over Georgia. That's right, Georgia Tech over Georgia as an extra underdog pick in this week's rivalries.
Hello, everybody. This is Jay with TGFF Game Day, giving my top 12 in the top 25 and who I think should be in the playoffs. And, of course, I agree somewhat with the top 25. I think Oregon, Ohio State, and Texas are your three top ones. Of course, Texas still has A&M to deal with. And in that fourth spot, give me SMU. I don't know why. I just think SMU is better than Miami. I think Miami's still got to deal with Syracuse this weekend. And after that, we got excuse me. I'm talking playoffs, and I'm doing my top 25, my top 12. Okay, Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Notre Dame, Penn State, Miami, SMU, Georgia, Tennessee, Indiana, Boise State, and Clemson is my top 12. Once again, that's Oregon, Ohio State, Texas, Notre Dame, Penn State, SMU, Miami, Georgia, Tennessee, Indiana, Boise State, and Clemson. That is my top 12. And how it's going to shake out, we'll see. I think Clemson will be in the playoffs somehow, some way. We'll see how Miami handles Syracuse. And I don't know, man. This has been a crazy year. So much stuff can happen. A&M still has a chance by knocking out Texas. Because we know the SEC is going to find a way to get more in there. I can't see Tennessee taking that spot. It's a mess. But anyway, that's my picks for this TGFF Game Day top 12 and guys going to the playoffs.
Are you looking for a great deal on a car? Look no further than Hyundai of Anderson. That's right, Hyundai of Anderson. Go by, see Herschel. He will treat you right. Tell him that GSM sent you. That's right, Greenville Sports Media. Tell him that Greenville Sports Media sent you, and you will get a great deal. I'm talking about one of the best deals you can ever get. That's Hyundai of Anderson. That is on Highway 28 Bypass, right at the corner of Clemson Boulevard. go see everybody over at Hyundai of Anderson. I just bought my new truck, and I'll be showing it to you each and every week. That's right, I bought one myself, and you can't believe the great deals they got at Hyundai of Anderson. They are a part of the Greenville Sports Media Network now, and we appreciate them being one of our sponsors because they give the great deals. At Hyundai of Anderson, goodbye, see them today, tell Herschel, and tell all of them that Greenville Sports Media sent you, and they will give you not one but two great special deals. That's right, we'll even throw in something. That's right, Greenville Sports Media is going to take care of you. Make sure you go to by see Herschel today.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another week of SEC football here with the Coach's Box Cult, like we see at podcast. I am Coach Alley, and I'm going to talk a little SEC football for you, except this week's going to be just a little different. We're going to be telling you who we think are our top 12 picks for the college playoff series. No real order, no rankings, nothing like that. Just our top 12 picks. So let me get into those. First, we're going to have our top 4 conference champions. I think it's going to be Oregon is, I think, a shoo-in from the Big Ten. Miami will take the ACC. Arizona State will top Iowa State in the Big 12, and Texas will top Georgia for the SEC. Those are my conference champion picks. Boise State, I think, is as close to a shoo-in for the rest of 5. They'll be the highest ranked one out of there. But the 7 at-larges are going to be the ones that are kind of going to be everybody's hodgepodge of who's going to be what. I think that out of the Big Ten, they're going to get 2 additional ones. So they're going to get Ohio State and Penn State. I think Ohio State is as close to Oregon as any other school in the country is. I don't really like Penn State as a team and what they've done this year, but I think they've done enough with their resume in order to get themselves in enough wins in a relatively tough Big Ten this year. I think SEC gets 2 more in Georgia and Tennessee. Again, Georgia should be in. I think that they've looked really good outside of one game against Alabama, the second half against Alabama. I think they've looked really good the rest of the year. Tennessee, I think, is a byproduct of the SEC beating up on each other and everybody else beating everybody else. And they haven't lost at the wrong time yet. So as of now, I think they're one of them that's going to get in. Iowa State's going to be the second place finisher in the Big 12, and I think they're going to get in. SMU is going to be the second place finisher in the ACC, and they're highly ranked with their resume. I think they're going to get in. And Notre Dame, who's just floating out in the middle of nowhere, gets to get in themselves. But what I think this really speaks a lot to is the fact that these conferences, these super conferences, as they're getting bigger, they're beating up on each other. Some teams are going to have 3 losses, really good 3-loss teams. There's probably some teams that are just out here that should be getting in. Alabama would be one of those ones that's really close to getting in. And they're mostly SEC schools, but that's mainly because all they've done is beat up on each other. But a 3-loss team should not get into the playoffs. I don't believe that's going to happen. You're going to see some shakeup over the next couple of weeks, and some of these are going to fall out. But right now, these are the 12 that I think that are going to get in. So, again, it's going to be Oregon, Ohio State, and Penn State from the Big Ten, Miami and SMU from the ACC, Arizona State and Iowa State from the Big 12, Texas, Georgia, and Tennessee from the SEC. Notre Dame's an independent and are benefiting from their schedule getting in, but they are beating the people that are put in front of them. And then Boise State is the best of the rest of 5 champions. So I think these are the ones that are going to be most likely to get in here in the next few weeks as we see this happen. But it should be for a very exciting next few weeks of college football to figure out who is going to be the national champion come early January. So I have my thoughts. I'm sure all the other guys this week have their thoughts. Maybe we'll get into it in the show. So If you want to hear more about this, tune into the Coach's Box Call like we see a podcast. You can find us on Facebook, YouTube, X, Twitch, all those places, and we are on TikTok as well. So find us in all those places, like, subscribe, and share, and we will see you next week for This Week in SEC Football.
You need new entertainment. You need full-length content. You need the Real Fresh channel. Hey, I'm Health Fresh from the Real Fresh channel. Subscribe today on YouTube. We have new content. We are a network of podcasters putting out new stuff every single day. Whether you need sports, pro or college, whether you need comedies, whether you need pop culture, whether you need wrestling, we've got so much content on there. Gaming, check it out. Live, not live, we've got it all. The Real Fresh channel. Subscribe today.
Hey everybody, this is Jay here with TGFF Game Day. Just wanting to give you my rivalry weekend picks as we head into what will be a huge weekend. We're going to start it off with Florida State versus Florida. I think this game is going to be a train wreck. I think it's Florida going to destroy Florida State. Florida State's just not having a great year at all. Was able to flip a recruit this past week, but other than that, I don't have any good news coming out of Florida State lately. So that's going to be a 7 p.m. game on ESPN2. Then we got Miami-Syracuse in a game that I think is going to be an upset. That's right, Syracuse over number 8 Miami. This game's at 3:30 on ESPN. I think Syracuse has been on a roll, and I think they might have the answer to Miami, especially Miami's defense has just been awful lately. But give me Syracuse over Miami. And another game, the Iron Bowl, Auburn versus Alabama. This is being played at Alabama. You know what? I'm going to take Auburn in this game. I think it's an upset. Why not? I mean, I think Alabama will probably win, but I'm just going to go with the upset this week. Give me Auburn over Alabama. Another game, 3:30 p.m. on CBS. Notre Dame takes its number 5 ranking to USC. USC's coach is on the hot seat. I don't care what anybody says. Riley has got to produce in this game, and I think his players are going to try to save his job for that reason. Give me in an upset USC over Notre Dame. That's right. I'm picking some upsets this week. Why not? In another game, we got Michigan versus Ohio State. This is going to be at 12 p.m. on Fox. God, I hate even saying this. Ohio State wins over Michigan. I hope Michigan wins, but Ohio State's just too good against a Michigan team that's just not been good at all. Give me Ohio State, but I hope Michigan wins. Georgia Tech goes to Georgia. This is Friday night, 7:30. Give me Georgia Tech over Georgia. That would be great, wouldn't it? Georgia Tech going in on a 3-game win streak. Man, I mean, they're 2-game win streak right now, but it'd be a 3-win if they beat Georgia. So that's Friday, 7:30 p.m. on ABC. Then we got Mississippi State going to Ole Miss. This game's not even going to be close. Ole Miss, I think Jackson Stark's going to try to make a statement out of this game. Ole Miss gets the win Friday afternoon, 3:30 on ABC. And then we have OSU at Colorado. You know what, OSU? Give me OSU over Colorado. Colorado's got a mess right now. Dion is really not in a good mood with the way his team played. So give me OSU, Oklahoma State, which has not looked that great, to get the win over Colorado. Then, 12 p.m. on ESPN Saturday, we got South Carolina going to Clemson. Now, everybody knows I'm a Clemson fan. You can see the orange tiger paw in the background. But I tell you what, this game is going to be real, real close. Clemson's defense has got to stop the run. If they don't stop the run, this game is going to be just an absolute nightmare. Give me Clemson in the win over South Carolina. I think it'd be a 1-point game. I'd love to see a big win, but I just don't see it. I see Carolina as too tough. They're on a win streak themselves, so give me Clemson by 1 over Carolina. And then the game of the night will be Texas versus Texas A&M. This is a 7:30 p.m. game, and it's going to be at A&M. Give me A&M in the upset over Texas. I think this is just going to make the college football playoffs a complete and utter mess. So give me Texas A&M over Texas, and this is my picks of the week for TGFF Game Day. Hope everybody has a great week. I know Thanksgiving was today, so when you're seeing this, it'll be Friday morning. So anyway, I appreciate everybody for what they've done for supporting TGFF Game Day all season long. Look forward to seeing Justin back here soon, and appreciate Fresh, our producer, and everything he does. All the guys all year have been great. We appreciate them. Thanks to all of our special guest pickers this year, and we will see you hopefully for a bowl show. If not, we'll see you definitely for the college football playoffs. Are you looking for a great place to go and hang out this summer, or even during the wintertime? Are you looking for a great place for camping and enjoying a lot of great people? Let me tell you about the Point RV at Lake Hartwell. That's right, the Point RV at Lake Hartwell in Townville, South Carolina. It is a great place to go camping, enjoy the wilderness with a great swimming pool, pavilion, game room, you name it, putt-putt. You can rent cabins, you can bring your trailer and hook it up. There's a tent area, you name it, they have it. That is the Point RV at Lake Hartwell. See them and you will go away happy. This is a rustic campground. Make sure you go to them. Tell them that Greenville Sports Media sent you.
TGFF, back up for football. Game day. 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 You have tuned in to another episode of Thank God for Football, brought to you by the Fanboys, powered by Greenville Sports Media.